You have tuned in to a free range human show of choice. It's your daily dose of reality radio or YouTube reality news you can use, also known as the Clay Edwards Show Weekend Edition. We like to start every morning off around 6 a.m., 7 days a week with some news that may have happened after you went to sleep. So we're going to take it out to Canton, Mississippi. Man, they named that movie The Time to Kill in Canton back in the 90s. And ever since then, this modern generation thought that that was a challenge. They said every time's a time to kill now. And that is what they have been trying to do. And it has been a sad state of affairs in Canton ever since Mayor Truly took charge and they ran Chip Matthews out of Canton. That was their last great hope to save Canton. But hey, since then, been a deadly Memorial Day week in Canton, Mississippi. We're going to start with today's homicide, and then we're going to walk it back a couple days and just show y'all just how bad it's been in Canton this morning. We've got two videos we're going to film this morning. This is one of two, but it was just too violent not to let you guys see it. So here we go. This is WLBT queuing up about a hostage situation.
Starts now with breaking news.
We'll get to those other stories in a moment, but first we have a new breaking news for you. A large law enforcement presence responding to a crime scene in Canton. 3 on Your Side was first on the scene at King Ranch Circle, which is off King Ranch Road. You can see in this live look now, Canton Police and Madison County deputies in this neighborhood. You may recall a lot of violence has happened in the city recently. We're still waiting to hear from law enforcement about exactly what happened. We will keep you updated.
All right, so we have an update here on the Clay Edwards Show, and the update is it was an 18-year-old kid holding his mother and sister hostage. Not sure why, not sure what the motive was, not sure none of that. The mom calls the cops, tells them what's going on, get on over there, and by the time they get there, the kid has Epsteined himself. He has ended his own life at his own hands. But here's the exact story, verbatim from WLBT, just in case you doubt me. Canton Police said an 18-year-old male held his family hostage and then shot and killed himself. Quote, it's a sad day for the city of Canton and for the family, Canton Police Chief Otha Brown said, describing the tragic situation. Our prayers go out to the family. We're going to keep in conversation with them and keep them moving strong. Chief Brown said the mother of the 18-year-old called 911 after he held his mother and siblings hostage against their will inside the home with 2 guns. But when the police arrived after getting the disturbing call, officers moved up to the house, taking precautions, Chief Brown said. When they got to the door, they got to open the door, and the young man was in the room area with 1 gunshot wound to the head. Very tragic. Quote, we do not know the motive right now, Brown continued. We just know he was just holding them hostage. And in the end, some of these stories just do not write out right. We just know he was just holding them hostage in the house. We don't know why. Oh man, we got to start deciphering the Bonnet side of some of these news things. And guys that copy edit this stuff, you're just got to tell us what they said, not what they. You're gonna have to tell us what you think they said, not what they said. So this don't make no damn sense. Anyway, Brown says this week alone for the police department and the city has been too much to bear. On Memorial Day weekend, a string of homicides occurred in Canton. We're about to talk about those. From Memorial Day up until today, the guys and girls have been running to calls, shots fired, calls, even a homicide. And it's just a lot of stress going on here in the city right now. The 18-year-old's name has not been released yet. All right, so as I told you, we have multiple WLBT Canton-related stories. Let's go to the second one here. Let me get it pulled up here on my screen. All right, there we go. This is from what date? This is from May 28th. What day of the week was that? That was Tuesday. I know we can go back Sunday and Monday night too, so we may be here for a minute, but we want to really show you guys what's going on in Canton and make sure that you really, really appreciate the Madison County Sheriff's Department and the work they're doing, keeping Gluckstadt safe from Canton, folks. I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the part they don't want you to say. Gluckstadt Police Department, Madison County Sheriff's Department, they are there to keep Cantonians away from Gluckstattans and Madisonites. That is what they're there for. Just like so many other police departments are there to keep Jacksonians away from there. It's the same thing. Cantonians, Jacksonian. But when they named that movie A Time to Kill, they took it literally, didn't they? Anyway, here is another story about the killing fields of Canton, Mississippi.
4 shootings, one of them being deadly. All of this happening on Memorial Day. Our Chris Fields speaks with residents and city leaders about that uptick in violence and brings us the latest.
Furthermore, I was the first person to break the multiple drive-bys on Memorial Day. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
5 months into the year, the city of Canton has seen 5 homicides. Now, those alarming numbers have residents calling for an end to what they call senseless violence. Now, the city's top leader says investigators are now following leads, looking to arrest those responsible for these shootings. Marcus Mack recounting what it was like for he and other frightened residents Monday.
It was terrifying. They didn't know which way it was coming, what was next, what's going to be later, you know.
This after back-to-back shootings that took place there throughout the Memorial Day holiday.
Just seems like there's no solution. These guys are just shooting, taking innocent people's life, putting innocent people in danger.
Canton Police Chief Otha Brown says the first shooting happened early Monday morning. They claimed the life of 50-year-old Nathan Smith. He was ambushed on George Washington and Boyd Streets, where he was shot multiple times. Mack says he's known Smith most of his life.
I know how the bereaved families feeling because I lost a friend on yesterday, a friend from childhood. And you know, and who's next?
The gunfire continued. Later that day, Daquan Williams and Contavious Mack were shot by 2 men wearing ski masks on Harrington Drive while playing pool. Shortly after, another shooting victim was airlifted to UMMC after being shot on Canal Street. They are all listed in stable condition.
We were able to recover a car yesterday that they say that was in the shooting that took place on Harrington Drive. It was a little gray car. It didn't have a license plate on it.
Whatever it is whatever you need to do to seize what's going on, stop it. Because retaliation, it's just going to continue. Retaliation is going to continue.
Anyone with any information on this crime, you are urged to contact Canton Police or Crime Stoppers. And remember, you can report anonymously. Reporting in the city of Canton, Chris Fields, 3 on your side.
All right, so back to Clay on your side. Here's another story from Canton, Mississippi. This is actually the first homicide of the Memorial Day weekend that took place over there. Let's take a look at this one real quick here. Yeah. Here we go. So this was Sunday night, Monday morning. Canton Police investigating a homicide that occurred around 4 a.m. on Memorial Day. Chief Otha Brown says Nathan Smith, 50, died after being shot multiple times near the corner of George Washington and Boyd Streets. The death marked the 5th homicide of the city for the year 2024. At that time, no arrests had been made. Since that shooting, there was 3 or 4 more drive-bys, 3 or 4 more people shot, and now a kid committed suicide today. All in a town that it ain't no bigger than 2,500 to 3,000 people. Just absolute out there acting like it's Little Jackson, Mississippi, like Little Havana, just blowing it up. I was told by a Madison County DA one time, I went to a party, and he goes, Clay, the thugs in Jackson are scared of the thugs from Canton. And I believe it. I 100% believe it. These fools in Canton, I mean, they vicious, psycho, madmen, serial killers. There just ain't no point in some of this, man. It's a small town. Why y'all act like that? What you got to lose? Go get a job, man. Life will get so much better. Anyway, just wanted to bring it to your attention. If you like Canton, you may just want to watch it on that movie, A Time to Kill or something. Might be time to find some new Christmas lights to go check out. I think Canton's rap. I know it's going to hurt some people's feelings every time I had to come from a town and tell y'all it's over. But it's over. Canton, Jackson, it's over. Ain't no point in getting your family down there and getting them shot. Guys, we got some new testosterone. I'm sorry. We do have some testosterone. Get your testosterone levels checked today. Text CLAY, C-L-A-Y, capital letters to 601-327-8550. You suffer from fatigue, decreased muscle tone, lack of energy, low libido, that means sex drive. Ask your girlfriend. She'll tell you if you got it. Brain fog and sleep disturbances. And they can also help you out with erectile dysfunction. They got them blue pills. They'll get you rolling. It ain't going to be no funny conversations. It's a good time, laid back, very personable atmosphere. So be sure to check them out. Men's Health Mississippi. Just text my name. It's going to be a free testosterone screening. 601-327-8550. Just text Clay. But what I was trying to tell you before that, finally got around to getting some of my effed around and found out my FIFO tank tops in. These are the Bella tees, Bella canvas, very popular. I just dropped them on the internet today. Sold 20 before I could blink. Guys and girls love these. They're unisex. They are apparently the creme de la creme when it comes to tank tops. They're available now on my website. It's scrolling on the bottom down there. Buyfafo.com. Starts at $20 plus shipping and handling. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. Don't forget, it is Pride Month. So you know they're going to be coming for you. They're coming for your husbands. They're coming for your kids. They're coming for everything. As a matter of fact, they have a visual representation of it all right here. There it is. There's the dam. It's holding them back. May 31st, holding it back. There's some cracks in that dam. We wake up tomorrow morning, everything gonna look like a rainbow poured through here, out of control, like a volcano erupted with rainbow lava. It's gonna be all over the place. What brands will get themselves canceled this June in America? This has been the Clay Edwards Show. Hope you guys tune in. Hit subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the share button. Man, if you share this to your social media, you are the man or the woman. And I thank you so, so much. But that a comment, a like, a share, it goes so far. Even if you just want to tell me to fuck off, it goes a long way. They love engagement, whether you like it or not. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed, stay out of Canton, and watch out for the rainbow supremacists.